Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about a key decision the FIA has made, as well as a statement from Lewis Hamilton. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on Instagram and X at James's Pit Lane. I'll leave links in the description, but let's jump straight into the video. So let's start with Hamilton. Now, as we know, his first year with Ferrari was not the one he would have wanted. In 2025, the team finished 4th in the constructors' standings, and in terms of the drivers' standings, Hamilton finished more than 80 points behind his teammate Charles Leclerc, and we often saw Hamilton being negative and down in interviews. However, for 2026, Ferrari looked to be in a much better place, and Hamilton, who is entering his 20th season of Formula 1 this year, seems to be a lot more positive, with him saying, 20 years filled with incredible highs and brutal lows, with more mistakes than I can count, but those mistakes made the journey even sweeter. You hold the power to your destiny. Everything you need to succeed is within you. You will need help along the way, like I did, but that spark, that fire, is already inside you. I'm forever grateful for the lessons, the quiet moments, the chaos, and the many people who helped me chase and achieve my dreams. I'm grateful for the doubters and for the ones who tried to knock me down too. I'm still here 20 years on, still standing, still hungry, still focused on the dream. No holding back. Now, based on testing, I would say it's going to be Mercedes and Ferrari fighting at the front when the season gets underway. Both Mercedes and Ferrari look really good in testing. They look reliable, their cars look good to drive, and they've got their own advantages. In terms of Mercedes, I think they've got more power, but in terms of Ferrari, I think with that exhaust wing they can produce more downforce, and on top of that they have a smaller turbo which can help with acceleration and starts following the removal of the MGUH, given it takes less time to spin up the turbo. So yeah, it will be interesting to see what happens when the season gets underway in Melbourne this weekend. Now, ahead of the Melbourne Grand Prix, the FIA has made a key decision. As we know, the situation in the Middle East is ongoing, and with teams having been forced to make last-minute changes in getting personnel and freight to Melbourne after normal routes were closed down following the situation in the Middle East, the build-up to the weekend has not been as smooth, with the race saying, with some crew members having been delayed by 1 or more days as alternative flights had to be found. This has put some teams on the back foot in getting things ready for track action to begin on Friday. And well, it's now been revealed that the FIA has scrapped curfew restrictions ahead of the Melbourne Grand Prix weekend. Basically, following discussions between teams and the FIA over the situation, it's been agreed that the normal restrictions on personnel being allowed to work on cars will not be imposed. With it being said, the FIA has cancelled the curfew ahead of the Australian Grand Prix for force majeure reasons due to the travel disruption. The teams most affected were Ferrari and Racing Bulls, whose entire crews were stuck in Italy and eventually got on a charter in the UK. They were thus far behind on the usual weekend's car preparation. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.